of the morning. To all my subscribers, man. Encourage you to hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Don't cost you nothing. Salute to the real ones. You know who you are. And the ones that ain't real, you also know who you are. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Now, what I wanted to touch on that just came to my mind randomly is about how Hollywood puts stuff right in our faces, movies and shows, mainly movies, right? That really go that that's really going on in real life. Now, I'd say this. I was just live. I just joined my bro in Dallas live, in Dallas, Texas, right? Cooking with Love and More. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, Cooking with Love and More. That's Cooking with Love and More. Yeah. You subscribe to my bro channel, man. Get out of Dallas with it. Got dope ass gun collection, you feel me? We jamming music, you feel me? Show love, support, you feel me? Everybody subscribe to each other. You know what I'm saying? Motivation, you feel me? Ain't cook his ass off, you feel me? There other videos with some good food, man. Some ideas. Just off the videos that he's posting on food. But anyway, I was on his live and I was what I you know, came in our minds how, Hollywood, you know, basically tell us what it is and what it ain't when it comes to television. Right? Which is to break well, also to break down television is tell our vision because it tell lies to your vision. But anyway, yeah, so a lot of stuff they put in movies, like I said, happens in real life. It just that's how they get it. That's how they sneak it in there. That's how they ease it in there on you. You know what I mean, that's how they put it out there, and then they be on some shit like, well, at the end of the day, when shit hit the fan, like the powers that be, the government, and the Hollywood people, they, they whole defense gonna be, well, you can't say we ain't tell you, we ain't warn you, can't say the information wasn't there. Like we showed you what was going on. Like now, look, I said I to say this in a movie, Five Heartbeats. There was a scene. Five Horsemen, Five Heartbeats. Now here you go right here. Now this is the scene, right? This wasn't even they was shopping around, matter of fact. Red wasn't even fucking with him yet, I don't think. But white man tried to turn their music into some other shit, right? Yeah. He said we got one little problem. You know what the problem is? The problem that he's talking about is the fact that they're black. Straight like that. Look, that man said, look at the thing White Devil said. I ain't being racist, but like he a racist, so I got one little problem. He said he just this white man just told them that they song is not right for their group, and that's their song. Like Duck wrote the song. He said it's right for these dudes. Look. Duck wrote the song. Robert Townsend wrote the song right here. But he gonna say this song is not for them. It's more for them. He Big Red. So now Big Red. So now they go over there and holler at Big Red now. All right, now watch this. Now you see how. Now you see how that white man had. You see how that white man had. Like they replacement. They like replacement group because they was black. They was racist time doing it on that time. But they wanted their sound. They wanted their music. They wanted the lyrics. They wanted that song. Right now, that's going on in real life. Right now, I'm about to pull up. I'm gonna find the video. Watch. I'm gonna find the video. Good man. What up? What up? Pop out, rock out, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Subscribe to my boy channel, man. Cooking with Love and More, man. We lit. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find the video. I'm looking for it. I can't find it like this. Then I get put it in raw stream. There you go. Look at that. Look at this shit. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Look what they singing, bro. Come on, bro. Two white boys singing plug walk, bro. 50K, you could book a cracker for a plug walk. Come on, bro. I get money when I talk. I'm a boss, take a loan. Like, come on, bro. Like, I swear. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. These two white boys, right? Drew Key, 5,000, who the fuck did? You mean tell me the same thing that they doing when it comes to when it comes to singing, how they singing uh, uh, hip hop, like black hip hop artist songs. Like that's the same thing I just told y'all with the 5 RPs. I swear to God, same thing. Same. That's the same thing. I swear. I swear. Now what? Let me know. Let me know. What different dude now? Watch this. Watch this. Look at this shit. It's the same thing, bro. They put this shit in movies, bro. They put this shit in movies, and then it happens in real life, bro. They just ease in it, and everybody okay with it, bro. For real, everybody embrace it, bro. They twist. They think like, come on, bro. They don't even go like that. How the fuck they gonna steal their words and sing it how they want to sing it? Nah, bro. Nah, hell no, bro. That, nah, nah. That's straight culture vulture shit. Now look at this. Now listen to this. Now you be the judge. You tell me that ain't the same thing. Come on, bro. And so I peeped that the first thing came to mind, bro, about how these fucking people be stealing everything from our black culture, bro. From our African descent culture, bro. From like real, bro. Black people they getting ripped off, bro. We don't set so many we done set so many trends. Man, this country was built off the blood, sweat, and tears of other races other than like European, other than so-called Christopher Columbus who discovered America. Like, come on, bro. You ain't discover nothing. How you gonna discover something and people's already there? It's crazy. How you gonna be the first? How you gonna be the first to do something or see something or be somewhere if somebody already seen it, been there, done that? Like, how? That makes no sense. And I don't know about now, but like they definitely been teaching that for years and years and years in school. Like teaching kids that shit for years and years and years. Like Christopher Columbus discovered America. What? Oh, he did. Hmm. So and this would never made no sense, right? How was it that he discovered America when it was people already here, right? Hence the reason why the people that was here in their own natural habitat, their own civilization, so really surviving. Why is it that those group, like that group of people are labeled as called Native Americans? So you Google the word native, like if you look up definition, I got 10, it's gonna say something to the like if you're a native of that land, that means like you're from there. Native means that somewhere where you're from. Like if you're a native of Ohio, that means that's where you're from. That's where you was born. That's where you raised. Like that's like New Jersey. I'm fucking native New Jersey. Yeah, called a Native American because like they was here already. Heard up, they was here already. People that y'all, the people that they, the race of people that they call Indians, which is straight 100% wrong, straight straight improper label because they're not Indians. That's why they changed. That's why all these years. Come on, bro. Like they went from Cleveland Indians to Cleveland Guardians. They went from Washington Redskins to Washington Commanders. Because at the Wild now, people just got like people got tired. It's like, bro, that's really like derogatory and racist. Redskins and Indians and stuff like that, bro. With the fucking feather on the nah. They not. They wasn't people from Indian. People from India are Indians, but they just labeled them that to hide the fact and sweep under the rug the fact that this country is their native land. Like they from here. That's why they call it Native American. And they only put the American part on it because that's what the fuck the Europeans named the shit. So they named it. So think about it. What was America called before? What did America have a name before it was called America? And if so, what? Not only that, who? Who named it? I mean, shit like that. I be wanting to know stuff like that. Because like knowledge is infinite, man. There's nothing wrong with knowing your history. but like, so to speak, like where you come from, feel me, in general. But that's crazy how they say art imitate life, life imitate art, how it go. Like they put that shit in Five Heartbeats movie 10 years ago. I don't know how old I was in Five Heartbeats. Um, first hit the film, like first like release whatever. But I know I was little as hell. And back then, in the '80s or '70s, whatever it was, in that movie, that white man tried to get, he tried to just take their whole identity and transfer it to Five Horsemen. What? What? Five Horsemen. That's not that don't compute. That don't register in my brain. Like they sitting there looking like, what the fuck? Hell no! Like they what the fuck is they wilding? Mm-mm. Now here it is, these two white boys doing the same thing. Plug wall. I don't even know anything like plug top. Like nah, bro. You gotta be saying plug walk don't even go like that. Like say it like how the fuck is the song actually gonna come on, bro? That shit ain't cool, bro. That shit ain't cool, bro. That shit ain't cool. These white boys going around picking black hip hop artists songs and they singing it like they're a barbershop quartet in their own way. Like, nah, bro, that shit ain't cool, bro. You fucking up the song, bro. It don't sound like that. That's not how I go. Shit ain't cool, bro. Get your own identity. Come out with your own original song singing like that. Oh, let me guess. You ain't gonna it's not gonna sell. You're not gonna get no notoriety. What's up? What up? What up? I ain't doing nothing, man. I'm just talking about some real life shit, you know? Just talking about some real life shit. I was talking about how in the movie Five Heartbeats, they had five horsemen coming in and try to take their place and sing these songs how they in their own way. And in real life, you got these damn white boys, these two white boys, this duo, and they be singing the words to black hip hop artists in the barbershop quartet style, which changed the whole flow, the whole feel, like the sound. Only thing the only thing they doing is keeping the same words. They reciting the exact word for word, but it just everything else is different. It's crazy, bro. This thing cool, bro. And I'll be mad as hell, bro. If I see one of these white boys up there, don't get me wrong. I know it'll get me notoriety, like it'll give me buzz and shit. Like people will tuning into the actual real songs like that because they probably never heard of it, and they'll get it out there. They'll advertise it. You know what I'm saying, promote it by doing that. But at the same time, no, I would rather people hear my music directly from the source, originally how it was supposed to be recited in the original beat, original vibe. Like I want one white boys be sitting here singing my song. I'm getting money, strapped up, I'm fly. If you try me, guarantee you'll die. Like nah, bro, hell no, crazy as hell. It ain't cool, man. I always want to steal shit from us, bro. They always like swagger jackets, bro. Always, bro. Talking about hairstyle, the way we dress, the way we talk, music, like shit crazy, bro. Meanwhile, they call us the minority. Nah, don't do that, yo. Somebody used to say that shit back in 2006. But look, um, but yeah, like I said, like they want to, like, the U.S. government, man, the powers that be, we know who they are. You feel me? We ain't gonna act like we don't. For the most part, we sum it up who the fuck they are. Right? They consider like African Americans, they consider people with pigmentation and melanin in their skin, right? Considers the minority. But I don't believe that. If I'm not mistaken, statistics will prove wrong when it comes to the United States of America. When it comes to this country, because how we gonna be a minority when it was people of our descent, as far as with generations and bloodlines, right? That was already here, and then other people migrated here, and other people was brought here by force. All of all African descent, or like a tribe like Blackfoot or Navajo, Egan, stuff like that. Like either way, it was about force. So like, with that being said, how the hell can we be the minority? If anything, we the majority. If anything, turn it up, bro. This country is going to hell in a handbasket, bro. This country is going to hell, straight to hell, in a gasoline lit handbasket. That's crazy, bro. Nobody never paid no attention to that. Shit crazy. Nah, I ain't know that. AC2, I ain't know that shit. Look at this shit, bro. Look, what are the odds of that? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's cause these people be tied in. They be knowing who they know, and they be, I'm saying, like rubbing elbows with the right people. You feel me? Like kissing ass and being yeah, word up. That's it, man. Steve Kerr's son. So now Steve Kerr gonna be the coach, and his son gonna be the assistant coach. Come on, bro. Who the fuck is his son? What teams have his son ever coached before? To be assistant coach, like I didn't know that shit though. I know one thing though. Like I wouldn't be surprised if one day it'd be like I wouldn't be surprised if one day some type of region, man, one region or another, right? Would not be surprised if it happened. One reason or another, right? Yeah. Government officials and higher ups declare a purge. I wouldn't even be surprised, regardless what region is in. Regardless is north, south, east, west, midwest, regardless, right? Like I wouldn't be surprised because they've been showing it. Like they came out with like six purge movies, bro. Like where they get the idea for this though? Like that's what I'm saying. The ideas these like these people behind the scenes like be having like what do you think they come up with? They come up with these ideas for these movies because they going off of what can possibly happen if the certain button was pushed, what will happen if certain buttons was pushed, and what's going to happen when certain buttons get pushed. Certain people decide to make certain decisions. No bullshit. That shit ain't. That's why, like I said, like they put it out there, and that way they cover their ass. But they put it out there, how they put it out there, and it's up to you to pay attention and catch on. Feel me? Like they used to say back, like years and years, back in slavery days. Like if you wanna hide something, if you wanna hide any type of knowledge from a black man or from a black person, period, put it in the book because we don't read. That that came from that narrative came from a white supremacist, a white supremacist. I swear to God, came from a racist because they wasn't teaching our people how to read in slavery. But that back when they doing slave trades and they were separating families and selling the kids and selling the mother, father, and people picking cotton and stuff like that, getting whipped and hung and stuff like that. They wasn't teaching nobody how to read. Hell no, they ain't give a fuck about nobody. White people ain't give a fuck about nobody. They enslaved anybody that wasn't their kind. Mainly African Americans, but anybody that wasn't their kind, because Africans wasn't the only like people like African descent wasn't like, or African period was the only ones that was enslaved. So it's like, don't believe the hype to me. Other nationalities, ethnic groups that was slaves too. Back then they wasn't teaching nobody how to read. They didn't want nobody to read because then they're gonna be too smart. They're gonna be outsmart them. They gonna be like they gonna know what to do and how to do it when it comes to surviving. They don't want to do that. They don't want them to survive. They want them. The white people wanted them, they slaves, to survive off of them. Straight like that. And that's, and once again, it's a lot of, man, it's a lot of history when it comes to like this nation, man. A lot of real shit that got swept under. A lot of stuff that's just obvious that people don't talk about. Like think, all right, how about this? If you watch any type of film or video, documentary, right, or even movie, and it's literally actually 100% legitly filmed in Africa, or documentary like they over in Africa and they over there like you know amongst different tribes, different groups of people and different families over there, right? And I'm not talking about the city part of Africa where the wealthy live at, and people that sleeping like they got good, nice ass houses or they drive car. No, I'm talking about the Africans that live in huts and that hunt for food and wash their clothes in the river or whatever, or the creek, whatever. Yeah, I'm about them. Like if you look, like it's like a 99% chance that you're only going to see men and women and kids that has darker skin, my complexion or darker. No, only be dark because the sun like bakes it. Like feel me. So in Africa, a lot of times it be hot. Like feel me. So before our our race was tainted, like before it was a lot of before like it was a lot of you know rapes and stuff going on. Like nobody like it. What you wasn't gonna see no African in Africa that's just brown complexion. I'm talking about like the original Africans that was like I said living in huts, like living outside, like they living off the land, walking around barefoot and stuff. Like yeah, they kids, all their kids' school is like a little building or something like that. But ain't no window or nothing like that. It's just a cement building that they turn into. They got the supplies from or for that they could put it in there and turn into some type of learning center. Like you don't see no Africans over there, man. You don't. It's like you really don't see like you don't see no Africans over there. It's like like Faith Evans complexion. Nah. Mm. Original Africans, nah. T.T. Campbell complexion. No, no. You're not gonna find no high yellow. fair skin, African, like, ain't gonna be no Steph Curry, light skinned African over there like that. Nah, the original one, no, because our DNA, our blood wasn't tainted. Feel me? And I say that to say this, like during the slavery times, throughout that whole period, a lot of our women, a whole lot, the majority was getting taken advantage of. They was getting raped, molested, they was getting physically abused, and everything. Right now, when it came to them, um, sexually assaulting African women, raping them, right? They end up ejaculating like inside like the female. So then naturally happens is once abundance of Caucasian men, our word, all these African women that's standing the same color as the damn shirt, when they had these babies, that Caucasian man DNA mixed with this African DNA. That Caucasian man skin color mixed with this African woman skin color. How you think the baby's gonna come out? That's why during the slavery times, the fair skinned woman or male or female was allowed, depending too, I guess, was allowed more so than the darker ones to be in the house, to be right next to their slave owner, like sleeping in the bed and taking baths in the bath, a tub, and wearing clean clothes because they was had a favorite because they was the closest to them because they knew the reason why these light skinned slaves is skin that complexion versus the ones that they keep out in the field. Like I said, that's the reason why I was separation like that. Until this day, it was a psychological thing, even from slavery, when it came to our race being divided and conquered. Think about it. Think about it. They divided us up. You feel me? That's how they conquered us. They pin each other. They pin the two against each other, like psychologically, without even. You know what? This black nigga, this black monkey right here, this black nigga, he could stay in the field and pick cotton. This fair skinned nigga boy over here, he got good wavy hair. My uncle Jethro. Yeah, he could sleep in the attic, make him a little cotton little area up there, give him some clean clothes in the bath. But he the one that's gonna make my supper. Yeah, because he light skinned, because he high yellow. But the darker ones, they gotta work in the field. Now that's pit that's playing on their psyche. But now the darker ones got resentment towards lighter ones because they being treated with more respect and more kindness than the ones that's in the field. And they know the reason why. So hence to this day, a lot of times it still be light skinned males and females that have a chip on his shoulder or some type of animosity toward a darker skinned female. Like I was saying that come on, but like that's why I love. I don't know if you've seen it before, but a movie called School Days, Spike Lee movie, right? In the movie, like he painted a picture, right? And the picture he painted is exactly what I'm talking about. You had the light skinned group over here that was privileged and everything. They had long, good hair, nice bodies, they pretty eyes, and all this, right? Then you got the darker females over here with coarse hair, they hair nappy, dreaded up, or braided up, or they ain't like they got regular clothes like the Salvation Army or thrift store, or whatever, hand me down, like, but they still surviving though, they still making it. But they don't got the hazel eyes, the green eyes, and the light brown. They don't got all that. They don't got nice shape bodies like they can funk or whatever like these. Nah, but the light ones over here there. So now it's like a battle now. Like so now it's like what's better to be? What's better to have? Light skin, dark skin. That's what it be. That's what the debate became. That's crazy because Spike Lee put it in that movie, and that's exactly what happened in slavery. Light skin, light people of African descent that have less pigmentation and melanin skin that makes their skin lighter. It be like I'm telling you, it always been like that. People, a lot of times people don't even realize that that's what it is, because they don't know how to identify it because it's so deep embedded in one psyche. You feel me? And it's learned behavior that wasn't really learned. Actually, it was passed down to generation through generation, bloodline, decades. You feel me? On some real shit. Yeah. And then people be wondering like, well, damn, ain't all the other races stick together except for us? Black people can't never stick together. Or African Americans, we always killing each other. We commit genocide. We always going at each other. We do this. We do that. We ain't no unity. If people wake up and realize where it stemmed from, then you can understand what's still going on to this day, and you can refrain from indulging in a lot of stuff and being hooked on a lot of propaganda when it comes to the puppet masters. You feel me? Like black people is the like black people kill black people more than any other race kill each other. African American people got the least unity amongst any other ethnic background, amongst any other race. African Americans or Africans, like not African, but African Americans, Black African, the Black Americans got the least unity out of every ethnic background, every ethnic group in any race in the United States of America. Black Americans. I swear to God. Why you think that is? Probably like, what you think the purpose? Like, I mean, not the purpose. What do you think that stems from? The fact that out of every ethnic group in the United States, America, the Black American ethnic population is the main ones that kill each other. There's always more black on black crime than any other ethnicity. And I don't know if anybody ever paid attention or realized where and how. Like, I mean, where it stemmed from. Like, what like what started the domino effect for Black Americans not to be unified to the point where as though when Africans, like 100% Africans, like real Africans, come from Africa to the United States, regardless of they legal or illegal, for the most part, they be unified because they got one common goal in mind, and that's survive and make sure their family back in Africa survive by sending money over there to help them out too. They don't even got to know each other at all. They could have came to America at different time frames. Hold on, but once they link up and they know where they kind at, they all of them together. There's a whole African community right in Ohio, right in Delaware, Connecticut, New Jersey, California. Like, that's how they do. Also, they don't rock with the black Americans, the African Americans. The real Africans do not rock with the African Americans because they don't look at us as we African. They don't look at us as one of those. They look at us as we like we got tainted DNA. You feel me? Like we mixed breeds because somewhere down the line you trace back to our ancestries, right? It's not like family tree. It's going to trace back to some type of white family, a white man, some type of way, some type of road you go down. So they look. That's how they look down at us because we basically Americanized in when it comes to our way of life. But Of course, we're gonna be the Black Americans gonna be American now to come to our way of life because we was born and raised in America, and then we don't know nothing else. We don't know how to conduct ourselves or what type of life we'll live if we actually living born and raised in Africa. Whether we live in the wealthy part or we in the like we living off the land, like we in huts and shit, like eating fish and catching deers in woods and washing clothes in the river and stuff like that. Yeah, like there's a difference. They don't rock with us though. Hell no, they don't rock with us when they come over here. They look at us like, man, y'all been over here all this time. Y'all over here, y'all got this opportunity. Y'all blowing it. We don't rock now. Y'all Black Americans ain't on the same page we on. They look at us as you know, with the rest of this group of Americans. They just look at us as Americans. They don't look at us as black, African American. Nah, they just look at us as Americans. Great Yankees. But it's not our fault though. It's not our fault. Like I'm not at fault for my last name being the president's name. My last name Washington. Where do you think that come from? I don't think the natives that was here before the so-called Europeans that claimed they discovered this country, right? I don't think like any of them had a last name and it was Washington. I don't think in Africa, like, is anybody over there with that last name or had a no. These names came from slave masters. Washington, Brown, Jones, Benjamin, Jenkins, Johnson, Smith, Jefferson. I don't know if I said Jackson, but Jackson, Franklin, Thomas. All the names I just all the names I just said came from slave masters. Them names are slave masters. Them ain't no damn African tribal names. You know, like the hell? What the hell? What? It was the president named Ulysses S or F Grant, right? White man, basketball player, same last name, Horace Grant. What do you think? Like Grant is on. Come on, bro. Grant's on the bill, bro. For every president that's on any bill, it's black people that got that last name, except for Lincoln, like Abraham. You know, father. Other than that, any other president on any president on any bill, black people got that last name, except for the $5 bill. No black people got the last name Lincoln. But Grant, Jackson, Washington, Franklin, absolutely, absolutely. There's black people with names, absolutely, absolutely, 100%. People be like, yo, I swear this shit, yo, man, yo, brainwashing is real, bro. Brainwashing is really a thing, bro. Do you know they really had like the government really manipulated the system to the fullest, bro. Whereas though people believe and think that Jenkins is a black name, is a ghetto name, Jenkins. That came from a white man too. That wasn't no fucking. That wasn't no black person name originally Jenkins. Ah, wasn't no Africans, original Africans that were born and raised in Africa. I'm talking about like, well, it wasn't Jenkins, Williams. Like Africans had last names? Absolutely not. So who do you think last names come from? Last names come from white people. Why these last names came from white people? Because it signifies what slave master owned what groups of slaves. That's why the slave got their last name. To represent the fact that this slave is this white man or this white couple property. That's why that slave got that slave master, slave owner name. That's how we got our name. Like it's obvious, bro. Obvious. They gave us out. They gave our people their names, basically to signify ownership. Just like when you get a new dog or a new cat. I mean, like a new rabbit or some shit, you won't name it. When you name it, you naming it because it's yours. Exactly what the hell happened with the white people. They named all our people after them by giving them their last name or whatever it may be, because that signifies that these people belong to him or her, or them. Like, and then what happens as time progresses, and keep on moving, right? Time keep on going. Years and years have passed, and decades. What happens? Our people have been brainwashed and manipulated so much that when we start reproducing with each other, we're giving our kids the same names that the slave masters gave our people, because that's all we know. That's all we know. That's all we know. Word up. Shit crazy, bro. Shit deep, man. Shit really deep. Think about it. The so-called Indians, aka the natives, the Native Americans, right? Bro, they had names, bro, like Little Running Bear and um, Chief. Let me see, like Chief Running Bull. Like they had females. Like, come on, bro. Like think about it. They had a female named Pocahontas, bro. Where you think that name came from? That's a Native American name. Come on, bro. Next thing you know, we got last names. How the hell that work? This tribe in Africa right here called the Umbutu tribe. The Umbutu tribe right here. And that's probably because like they leader, that's the name. Sabu Abutu. But they Nigerian though. How the hell you go from having a tribal Nigerian name or Egyptian name, right? And then somewhere down the line, somewhere down your bloodline, your kids, grandkids, great grands, somehow your family is labeled under the Wilsons or the Johnsons. Like that's Shaheed Johnson, that's Toya Johnson, that's Tariq Johnson, that's Deanna Johnson, that's the mother Bernice Johnson, that's the great grandmother Barbara Johnson. Yeah, it's the Johnsons. But originally though, like the Johnson family, they're descendants of a real like prestigious known African tribe, in Nigeria. And their ancestors from this tribe in Nigeria did not have the last name Johnson, Wilson. So how did that come about then? Common sense. Common sense. Should be deep. Word up. But that's just some food for thought, man. I just, randomly thinking, man, about how twisted and messed up the damn government is, and how I know what I know now, wishing I knew what I knew, wishing I knew what I know now. Like back then, when I say back then, I mean like when a lot of this stuff was first presented to me, because a lot of stuff was first presented to me and taught that I read, that I came across, and seen, heard, and stuff like that. It didn't register. I didn't grasp it at first. Like I didn't automatically just soak it up. It took a while for me to revisit a lot of situations, a lot of stuff, information and whatnot, right? For me to analyze it and break it down and find out the truth. That being said, hope everybody have a blessed day. Continue to enjoy your weekend. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. You know, be positive. Focus on having a positive mentality. Focus on having positive energy. Just focus on prosperity. But just try not to focus on it too hard. Depending on your aura and your energy and what your hands called. Teach yourself. But about to wrap it up, man. Like I said, y'all be blessed. Stay positive. Focus on prosperity. Stay prayed up. Believe it. Achieve it. And if you achieve it, voila. Success. Y'all be blessed.